Hey there, boaters. I'm Captain Stacey Hanrahan, and welcome to Friday's episode of Boaters TV. First up, our Captain's Caption photo was provided by Kyle Wilson. We'll reveal the caption of the day at the end of the show. Now let's see what's making waves in nautical news. Happy birthday, America! Yep, we're celebrating the 4th of July here in the States today. 232 years ago, our founding fathers declared independence from Great Britain during the Revolutionary War. And speaking of the War of Independence, a grave site from it was recently found at the bottom of Lake Ontario. The British warship HMS Ontario was discovered sitting almost completely intact in nearly 500 feet of water. The two shipwreck hunters who found the vessel, Jim Kennard and Dan Scoville, are calling it the Holy Grail of Great Lake wrecks. It's the oldest confirmed shipwreck found in the lakes. On Halloween night, 1780, the 22-gun brig sloop HMS Ontario sunk when she encountered a sudden, violent snowstorm. Approximately 120 people were aboard, and there were no survivors. The ship had spent the previous summer ferrying troops and supplies around the lake. For 228 years, the Ontario rested in extremely cold waters, which helped her preservation. Her two masts remain in place, and there's even glass remaining in 3 of her stern windows. But, like almost all shipwrecks in the lakes, the Ontario is covered with zebra mussels. The wreck is considered British property, even though it was discovered in U.S. waters. Kennard and Scoville will not be releasing Ontario's exact location, saying it is a war grave and should remain undisturbed. Now it's time for our Boat Test Reports feature of the week, where we'll take a look at the 37 walk-around from Strike Yachts.
Captain Rob Smith with BoatTEST.com. Today I'm on the Strike 37 walk-around. Now this has an interesting combination of characteristics that for fishing I think are very important. First of all, we got a single level walk-around like a center console. I've got an express cruiser style cockpit and accommodations down below. So let's take a moment and take a look. Now this one is set up for a professional fisherman. That's why we have so many rod holders in the gunnels. Also a table with rod holders in it. This can be a multitude of things. It doesn't have to be just what you see right here. Got a large fish locker in the sole of the boat, and we've got a 42-gallon live well in the stern. A couple of the quick features here in the cockpit. We have our day hatch in the floor, but this whole cockpit will lift up for excellent access to the engines when you really need to get in there and work around. This is a divided box with a holding plate on the other side. You have your bait station, so you have a cutting station and storage. This one also has another extra feature on it. This has got a third lung system in the hold here that comes out here. It looks like it's another place to bring out your cords, but that's actually a third lung, so you go out and do some snorkeling or clean the bottom of the boat if you need to.
Below decks, you have ample room for napping or sleeping overnight, as well as tons of rod storage. You also have a galley and full wet head. The forward cockpit rises on a single motorized ram to give you great access all the way around the engine for routine service and pre-launch checks.
And what we've seen on this particular walk around are a lot of professional fishing features, but the point is they customize each one for each individual buyer. So you're able to change the layout, you're able to change a lot of the features on this boat. I like the way they put together the features of a walk around and married them with an express cruiser style.
Thanks to BoatTEST for that report. To see more of the Strike 37 walk-around, you can cruise on over to BoatTEST website at www.boattest.com. Next in smooth sailing, cruising the world 2 weeks at a time in our Blue Water Sailing segment. Now we know reality can often get in the way of our dream of cruising the world. So Blue Water Sailing editor George Day suggests sailing around the world 2 weeks at a time. All you need is an airplane and a charter boat. Once you've got those, where to go? George has some ideas. First stop, the Caribbean. The Caribbean hosts more bareboats than all other cruising destinations worldwide. And you'll find all the major charter companies, including the Moorings and Horizon, in the British Virgin Islands. After sailing the BVIs, head down island and charter out of St. Martin, Antigua, or Guadalupe. These islands offer great sailing in a less crowded atmosphere. Next, put the Pacific Ocean on your radar. George suggests stopping in Mexico's Sea of Cortez. There you'll find many cruising folk who have sailed down from the West Coast. Further west, you'll find exotic and relatively easy cruising around the islands of Tonga. Both the Moorings and Sunsail charter there. Spot humpback whales and explore the coral reefs that surround the area's anchorages. If you're looking for a truly foreign experience, next time fly to Langkawi, Malaysia. Charter a boat and sail up the coast to Thailand. Both the Malaysians and the Thais are welcoming people. You'll discover new foods and make new friends sailing the Indian Ocean. George has many more suggested stops for your cruise around the world, including an itinerary for the Med. To read his entire article, go to www.bwsailing.com. And now it's time to reveal Stacey's TheBoaters.com Sealebrity profile pick of the day, which is Captain Warren Deets and his 30-foot Sea Ray, Semper Paratus. His boat's name gives it away. Warren has a career in the U.S. Coast Guard. Warren, his wife Tina, and his 2 daughters love boating on the Florida's Gulf Coast. They plan to cruise the Great Loop soon. Welcome to the Boaters, and congrats on your Sealebrity status. And finally today, the captain's caption of the day is, "So this is what Minnesota Viking fans do in the summer." Submitted by Darren Hurdle. And that'll do it for this episode of The Boaters TV. Happy 4th of July, everyone! Now get boating! See you back here, though, on Monday.